gird your loins because what happened off-screen during The Devil Wears Prada might just be more iconic than what we saw on it. Tracie Thoms, who played Andy's best friend Lily, still remembers the moment she sat down for the table read and got chills. Meryl Streep hadn't even raised her voice, but the room was silent. We could barely hear her, Tom said. At first, she assumed Streep was just reading the script casually, but then it hit her. This wasn't hesitation, this was intentional. Oh no, she realized. That's the choice. Oh my God, this is the most genius thing I've ever seen in my life. Everyone in the room had to lean in literally. The quiet tone, it demanded attention. And that's when Miranda Priestly was born. Turns out Meryl Streep had borrowed the idea from someone unexpected, Clint Eastwood. He never raises his voice, she once told Variety, and everyone leans in. That makes him the most powerful person in the room. It was a move so subtle, yet so commanding that it changed the way people saw power in film. Miranda didn't need to scream. She owned the room with a whisper. And that energy didn't stop there. On set, Streep stayed in character and kept her distance. Tracie Thoms remembered the moment Streep delivered the iconic sweater line. That hideous sweater from Casual Corner. And she could actually feel Anne Hathaway wilt beside her. I had no scenes with her, thank God, Thoms joked. I would die. But behind all that intimidating presence, a surprisingly nerdy vibe. Off-camera, Anne Hathaway and Tracie Thoms spent their days bonding over the Rent soundtrack and making up silly scenes about French fries. Half the time, they didn't even know if the cameras were rolling. It was the easiest job I've ever done, Tom said. We were just goofing off, and then Anne would walk in and we'd realize, oh, we're filming. It was the kind of set where chaos and brilliance lived side by side. And somehow, that strange mix created magic. Nearly 2 decades later, Tracie still can't turn away when the movie comes on. And she's not alone. I have so many straight men confess it's their guilty pleasure. She laughed. I'm like, why guilty? It's a good movie. Stop it. The Devil Wears Prada didn't just deliver fashion and drama. It reshaped how we see performance, power, and presence on screen. And now, 19 years later, it's coming back. With Meryl Streep and Emily Blunt confirmed for the sequel arriving next May, fans are already buzzing. Can lightning strike twice? If the first film taught us anything, it's to expect the unexpected. And always lean in.